Who, the Husbands of River Song, the 2015 Christmas special, is written by Stephen Moffat and starring Peter Capaldi, Alex Kingston and Matt Lucas. This episode pretty much closes the diary of River Song. I got so excited seeing this episode when I heard Alex Kingston was returning as River Song, as she last appeared in The Name of the Doctor. It's great to see her again. As of time recording, this is the last episode we see her. And I love how this episode opens with Christmassy Town in 5343, with Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Murray Gold, as always, does a fantastic music. And it's pretty amusing where the TARDIS has a note on saying carol singers will be criticised. And the Doctor opened the door wearing antlers on his head and said, "Is there something on my head?" After he got his antlers off, the Doctor and Nardole walk to where the saucer is. A woman in a hood revealed to be River Song. Apparently you have to call her Doctor or Professor Song, otherwise she would remove organs in alphabetical order. As they went inside, apparently she's got a husband, not the Doctor. It's King Hydroflax, played by amazing Greg Davis. Brilliant casting. I do love Greg, he's pretty amusing, especially as Mr. Gilbert in The Inbetweeners. Hydroflax is merciless conqueror and pillager. What actually happened was River married a diamond. The Doctor and River are working to get the diamond out of King Hydroflax. As soon as he finds out, he's not happy about it. However, he did say he should have asked, so the robot body got his head off. About to attack Doctor and River. And there's great lines there. Luckily, River got Ramon to teleport the Doctor and River out. He was having a problem getting the height right. I would hate it if he teleported me out of Empire State Building, because the landing would likely be lethal. So River has no idea that the 12th Doctor is the Doctor. So Ramon came, and the Doctor's reaction where Ramon and River smooching was priceless. Philip Reese played Ramon. Not that one either. There we go. Is one of River's husband. Apparently his memories of marrying River was wiped because he was annoying. Oh dear. I love the bit where Ramon shows 12 photos of incarnations of the Doctor, from William Hartnell to Matt Smith, and including John Hurt. Also, River saying, "I think I'm going to need a bigger flowchart," reminds me of a famous line from Jaws, "You're going to need a bigger boat."
Serious mission in a critical phase. There is nothing to laugh about here.
We're being threatened by a bag. By a hand in a bag.
Sadly for Nardole, he's getting decapitated for the robot body. I love Matt Lucas as Nardole. He's a fun character. I loved him as a companion. As Nardole escapes from life as a crime, he works for River Song. Matt was originally to appear in one episode, but Stephen Moffat said he wanted Matt Lucas to return as Nardole and have him as a companion, which I'm glad he did. As the Doctor and River walks into the TARDIS, the Doctor gets his go, saying it's bigger on the inside. So they arrived in a spaceship called Harmony and Redemption and met Fleming, who's a waiter and played by Rowan Polonsky, and I think he did a great job. And I love the effects where River uses a perfume which changed her clothes. So they sat in a restaurant. River is upset because her diary is almost full. So eventually Scratch came in, demanding a treasure. He revealed to be Shoal of the Winter Harmony, which are disembodied brains, and they take over bodies, which I do love the concept of those monsters. I love to see more of that. And I think Robert Curtis is so good in this. Every customers are also Shoal of the Winter Harmony, so River took the money from Scratch, but the Doctor and River wouldn't let Scratch have the bag with the Hydroflax's head. So the robot comes after it grabbed Ramon's head, thanks to Fleming, who's a traitor. Sadly for Hydroflax, he's no longer head in business. He got blasted into dust, leaving Diamond on top of the pile of dust. And I love the bit where River rants on where she thinks that the Doctor doesn't love her. It's so emotional and nice when the Doctor said, "Hello, sweetie," proving to her that he is the Doctor. It's pretty epic and intense where the spaceship was flying towards the Beryllium, with the Doctor and River are in the control room. As they went in the TARDIS, the ship crashed. The TARDIS sort of got the blast of it. And I love the bit where River and Doctor mentions the names of their previous marriages, such as Elizabeth I, Marilyn Monroe, Cleopatra, Hydroflax, Ramon, and Stephen Fry. Funny thing is, Stephen Fry later appeared in Doctor Who's Spyfall as Chief of the Secret Intelligence Service. And we can understand why the Doctor keeps cancelling a night of Beryllium with River. While River's unconscious, the Doctor went where the wreckage and the singing towers are at Beryllium and recommended build a restaurant there as he gives him the diamond. So after the Doctor booked a Christmas night on balcony where the singing towers are, River woke up and got dressed for the night, and there's the Doctor looking great in his suit, and he gave River a Christmas present, and it's Sonic's Screwdriver. And I love that they reuse music from the Silence in the Library. Apparently the wind makes towers sing, and I thought it was a beautiful sound of singing towers. We get an emotional moment where River begs if there's another way, but sadly not, because it's their final night together. The Doctor has caught up with her timeline, and there's no way to avoid the end of their time together. As the Doctor mentions, there's no happily ever after. As River points out, it doesn't mean forever, it means time. And apparently night lasts 24 years instead of hours. And I love the reuse of line, I hate you, no you don't. And they both lived happily ever after. And I love it when it tells us that on the text. At least it doesn't show the years of their moment together as it's theirs alone. And it's an enjoyable episode. River Song's arc ends on a high note. And I think Alex Kingston is fantastic. She has great chemistry with three Doctors, David Tennant, Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi. I buy that they're in love. I also love the twist in Big Finish audio where River meets previous Doctors, especially meeting 4th Doctor Tom Baker. I heard the rumours that she might return. Alex would love to. What did you think of the Husbands of River Song? Let me know in the comments down below. Apparently after that Christmas special we didn't get an episode until, well, next Christmas. The entire 2016 without a Doctor Who episode until Christmas Day, which is a pity. Unless we can count the spin-off Class series, which is the next modern episodes that I plan to do. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.